What's up, YouTube? Today we're doing something different than usual. Let me show you. So today I'll be vapor blasting these parts. So some guy messaged me on Facebook since I post up. He wanted these done, which actually shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't take too long. See, they're not really that dirty. I just collected a little bit of corrosion, but nothing major. I gotta say, those are the biggest valves I've ever seen on an engine. At least a two-cylinder, if anything. But these really won't be too bad. Probably take me, I don't even know how many hours. Probably 5 of my setup. I'll show you my setup. So all I have here is a Harbor Freight Special. This is what I call them. 27 gallon, nothing special. Kind of, you know, I timed it. It takes, I think, 10 minutes to fill up from empty, which is pretty time consuming. But this is my cabinet. Now this is another Harbor Freight Special. Now, I kind of did some customizing things, which I didn't have to do, but I want to make a special. Why not? Got my pump down there. Also just a cheap eBay one. Nothing special. Kind of can't really see it in there, but it's there. But I'm going to start vape blasting these parts and try to get them done today. So this is stuff that I start off with. I use 80 grit glass bead. This is also Harbor Freight, and this is the only glass bead they seem to sell. Is not necessarily 80 pounds, but 80 grit, or not 80 pounds, 80 grit, which kind of sucks because I was able to get some other stuff, but you have to get offline to actually use it. Kind of just pop it open. I also have this little bungee to hold it open for the time being of me getting parts in there. Steaming because that water's hot. I made sure it was nice and warm because it's winter time. Nice finish. Let's pop it in. Get ready to go. Close it. There we go. So you probably won't really be able to see much because it's going to get really fogged up in here, but I'll at least attempt to show you. These gloves are a little too short, to be honest. Yeah, see, it's already fogged up. All I really want to do is kind of just do little circles. Nothing, don't want to hold it there forever. Not that it'll really hurt it any. This is glass bead, aluminum. You can already see a difference right there alone. It don't really take that long to do, or at least get a good pass on it. It just depends on how detailed you want to get with it. Me personally, I like them really shiny, or as much as I can at least. Some people are really not that picky, to be honest. This gentleman, I don't think he's going to be that picky, but at least want this to shine. He wants to shine up good, so I'm going to see to do the best I can. See how it goes. But also, since I only have a small air compressor, it takes quite a few fill-ups just to do one part. Which kind of sucks, but how it goes when you're first starting off. Not everything goes perfect either. I mean, look at that alone already. Not bad. And I've got this set at 75 psi if I'm correct. Nothing too crazy. I don't want to go above 100 because then the glass meter starts basically disintegrating on contact. It starts shredding. I also like to make sure I'm thorough with every piece I go over too. Start on the easy ones and work my way to the hard ones. The one thing I've been meaning to invest in is a wiper motor. That'll help out a lot, or fresh water. But I think wiper motors will be a little bit quicker and easier. I don't have to make a closed loop system. As much as I want one. But they could be expensive. another thing I do too is get another gun. Get another gun with better tips in it. This thing is just, you know, eBay cheapo. It does the job. It's actually really good, I think, for more or less polishing, because it's got that widespread head on it. But I need a fine tip one, just so I can get these hooks and crevices. Get this really good, all the way shine down. This kind of gives you a gist of it. So far, this piece is going pretty good. It's a little deep spots here and there. You can probably tell, but that's where it gets time. You want to make sure you get all the way in there. Don't want to leave any residue either when you're done with these things. You want them spick and span, clean as they can be. I'm pretty excited for the polishing part because this is going to be really clean, really shiny. One other thing I do is I get some 325 grit, if I'm correct, is what it is. I could be wrong. That stuff will really make it shine. That's what I really want. Especially for my own personal part, so I want to really have that kind of polished shine without having to polish. Or just before the polishing. And then better lighting too, because I could get some better lighting. I still have the stock light this thing comes with. It's really no good. Just a little LED strip, and it's short and it's dull. So I got this one done. That's how it turns out with 80 grit. Came out really nice, actually. I'm surprised. This side really came out nice and smooth. But after that, I'm going to try to get the other one done. I'll get these done, and then I'll do the 170 grit. Get them shined up. So I finally finished with the 80 grit. It looks pretty good. Most of it turned out really well. The only thing I had trouble with is exhaust ports on these. Just a little bit. You can see there's still stuff in there. Like I said, I need to find a fine tip. That one's actually a lot better. But again, that stuff was thick and it was not coming off. But now we'll do the 170 polishing. So I know I tried to tell on the camera, but that was the 80 grit. This is the 170. Really gonna get in the light to actually see it by how much it shines. Not bad. This part came out really well. I'm doing the other one next, and I'll save these for last. Just got them all finished up with polishing. It turned out really well. Finally dried up too, but the heads turned out really good. Hard to tell on camera, of course, because the camera never does anything justice, but I like the way they turned out. I'm going to polish these up though, because I want to make sure they don't rust out. Look at that. Spick and span. So the client picked up his parts. He was actually very happy. Didn't even question paying me. So maybe he'll be another client in the future. I really hope so, because a few people have told me they want to be clients in the future, but so far haven't gotten back to me. But we'll see. But I guess that's kind of the idea of vapor blasting, and probably in the future I'll make another video, probably on my setup, and then future plans for a bigger setup, because this thing is, again, it's like a starter build. It's too small. Air compressor is really what's making me like slow, because again, it takes like 12 minutes to fill up from empty. And that's like 9 minutes just from 60 PSI alone. So that needs to be upgraded. So till next time.